Hello there, my name is Timbelihle and welcome to Study with Caesar. This is a platform where you will learn study tips and techniques. You will get university information, bursary information, and all the motivation you need to achieve your academic potential. So if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram, Caesar Goa. Follow me on TikTok, Study with Caesar, and make sure you subscribe and share this with a friend. Let's get into the video. So today's video is about how to apply for NSFAS. Guys, NSFAS is open and it's open for application, so you need to apply if you know that you need funding. You're a South African person and you need funding for university. Make sure you listen up for all the information you need on how to apply for NSFAS. Okay, so who qualifies for the NSFAS bursary? First of all, you need to be a South African citizen. You need to be planning to go to a university or TVET, or even if you are already in a university or TVET, you can actually apply. So the following criteria you will also need to meet. You will need to be, if you're a SASSA recipient, you automatically qualify for a bursary. And then if your combined household income, that means the salary of everyone in the house is not more than 350,000 Rand, you qualify for the bursary. If you are a person with a disability, if your household income should not be more than 600,000 Rand, you qualify. And you need to have a cell phone number and an email address. So that is the criteria of who qualifies. Now, once your application is successful, this is what NSFAS will cover. Basically, they'll cover your accommodation. So if you're staying in a res that is NSFAS approved, you will be covered to live there. Then second of all, they'll cover your transport. They'll cover your living allowance, so money for groceries. They'll cover your learning material allowance, so this is for textbooks and books, and they'll also cover personal care allowance, so that's to buy your needs that you'll need. And then if you're a student at UNISA, they'll actually cover your tuition, they'll cover your books, and you'll also get a personal care allowance. Okay, so please note that NSFAS only covers public universities. So whether it's TUT, VUT, University of Pretoria, University of Witwatersrand, University of Cape Town, Nhlanzeni College, and all the other TVET colleges that are out there, those are the public universities, not those names, those are examples of public universities that they cover. They do not cover any private colleges. So if you go to a private college, NSFAS doesn't cover you, but if you go to a public university, Technicon or TVET, they do cover you. So in order for you to complete your NSFAS application, this is what you'll need. You will need your own cell phone number and you'll need an email address. Please make sure you keep this consistent, guys. It happens a lot where students are changing their email addresses and they're losing out on information. So make sure you have one constant cell phone number and email address that you will be able to log into to access all the information. Or anything that they send you. Then you will need a copy of your ID or birth certificate. Then you'll also need ID copies of your parents or your guardian or spouse if you have one. If you are working, they'll require your proof of income or your IRP5. Just remember that household income must not be more than 350,000. For your parents or guardians, they will require their proof of income or some kind of proof of unemployment. If you are a SASSA grant recipient, you will not need to submit a proof of income. And applicants with a disability will need to submit an additional form called the Disability Annexure A form, which you can all find on the online platform of NSFAS. Just go to nsfas.org.za. All the information is there. Okay, so now how to apply. First of all, just go to www.nsfas.org.za. You will then go on to registering, submit your registration, register an account on the NSFAS platform, and then you will need to complete the required field. So this is where they ask for your ID, your cell phone number, your email address, and then they'll ask you to upload the required supporting documents, and then you click submit. Okay, so you will first need to register, right? So what this means is that you will need to create a new account on your My NSFAS. So this will be your profile on NSFAS. You'll need to give them your name, your surname, your ID number, your own email address, your own cell phone number. You'll need to accept the terms and conditions, and then you'll need to create a password. And you need to make sure that you remember this password, because you'll need to use this password when you come back on the platform to see whether or not they accepted your application or not. As you can see, the account has registered successfully, so this is what will show you. I was using a cell phone for this application. They'll ask you some security questions to make sure you remember the answers. Then you'll get to this welcome page and you'll need to go on to apply for funding. So basically you'll need to click apply now. Basically, then you'll start your information. It's asking you if you're a student this year or what you're doing this year, where you want to study, what are you going to study. It will want your study information, what degree, diploma, or higher certificate you're doing, which path you chose. And then you can also apply for a laptop. So they ask you if you need a laptop, and you tell them if you do, and you can choose the type of laptop that you want, which is great. Okay, so once you have registered an account, you've created an account, you will have to fill in your father's details. If this doesn't apply to you, you will click next. Then it's going to ask for a mother's details. If this applies to you, you fill in your mother's details. If it doesn't, you click next. If you are married, it will ask for your spouse's details. If it doesn't apply to you, you click next. Then students, if you have a guardian, you will fill in the required information of your guardian. Then you will click next, and once you've completed all the required fields, there's questions they ask you, so hence why you will need all the information from your parents or guardian regarding their ID numbers and their contact information, and also their proof of income. Then they will ask you to upload all the supporting documents. So that was the documents that I mentioned. And then you submit your application. Thank you so much for watching this until the very end. Please make sure to subscribe, to like, to share this. Please share this on your status, share this with your friends. Make sure you share all this information because it is necessary. There's someone out there who needs this information. So make sure you share this, and I hope and wish you all the best with your NSFAS application. Bye.